What's up, what's up, what's up? Boy out here, 10BUCKBEATSTV.com. Wow. Y'all doing, man? Basically today I just wanted to tell y'all a few things of how I feel like if I would have knew these things as a starting producer or as an entry-level newcomer, probably would have made my production flow go a whole lot easier, and I probably would have learned a lot more stuff and this quicker, you know. I'm bullheaded. I'm the type of person who I gotta learn it myself. I can do anything, you know. I have that type of personality. And if you want to do this, you gotta have that type of personality. But sometimes you gotta let stuff slide. You gotta get some kind of information from somebody. You know what I'm saying? You can't always know everything. You know what I'm saying? So here are my top 5 tips. Let me get to that real quick. Practice. Practice. This ain't Allen Iverson, baby. You gonna have to practice. You know, I'm talking about if you not like seriously, like honestly, I remember when I first started producing, it almost became like an addiction. It was something that I had to do. It was like, I get home from work, I get home from school. I mean, I live in front of the controller all night long, hours. It was learning from different people, watching YouTube. I don't know if they had YouTube tutorial videos out when I first started, but just listening to songs. And I remember I started off making beats, I want to say around like Lil Jon, Crunk era. I grew up in the city around Atlanta, Marietta. Shout out to the man. So I was heavily influenced by Atlanta music. Back then, I think in the video, he had the like, if you've seen, if you know the Snap Your Finger videos, you know. So I thought that was like, I seen him do it. I'm like, oh, that's easy. I can do that. And I made a bunch of beats around that little genre, you know, around that little the way they did things, you know, real simple key progressions, simple real simple keys and stuff like that, and hard drums, and you know, that's how I started making beats. You know, Nuck If You Bug, you know what I'm saying? I love like early trap music, like T.I. trap music, DJ Toon. One of my favorite producers. Like, that's where I started making music. And yes, I don't believe at the time that the musicianship of it, as in not the drums, you know what I'm saying? I mean like the keys and the guitars, you know, you have a little bit here, a little bit there, make it all ride together, you know, some drops. It was cool, you know, but it wasn't nothing intricate. It wasn't like symphonic or nothing like that. Like, that came to be too, eventually, you know what I'm saying? As production got greater, the need for that real symphonic, real hard melodies came in place. But I started off with that, and I just practice. I remember Justice League came out and they had all the intricate sounds, and so you wanted to do that, you know, so you had to practice on that. It was like building a stage, it was like building Legos. You just gotta keep building, keep practicing. Old producers, I know you good at what you do right now, big dog, but this thing is ever changing. You know, we didn't went away from the intricate, you know what I'm saying, melodies. And these drum kits, these drum patterns are so turned up. Like all kind of triplicates, swells, effects in the drums, you know what I'm saying? All kind of stuff that we wasn't doing, you know what I'm saying, 5-10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta jump on it, dog. Like, you gotta continue to learn and continue to evolve, because if you don't, you'll fall through the cracks, brother. You know what I'm saying? And that leads me to my second thing. Never throw away a half-done beat. I don't care if cause you know, you got them beats that you got like 75%, 50% done, like, and it sound good, but you don't know what that next thing is, so you move on and you forget about it most times, you know what I'm saying? Don't ever throw those away, because I know at least twice a year I go through, I have them written down, like I'll go through like just all the things that I've done, and it's a lot of stuff, so, and a lot of it still be boo-boo, but I'll find a gem, and then depending on the trend and what's going on right now, I might change the way the drums is hitting, you know, so I might speed up something, I might have learned something new to make this thing go off, so, man, don't throw, I suggest you don't throw away nothing, you know, I don't throw away nothing. You know, I got at least 5 hard drives full of this instrumentals, and then I'll go through the last 2 years, last 3 years. And if I get bored enough, I go all the way back, you know. But sometimes they give you inspiration too. You know, you might have had a piano that you played in, you know what I'm saying, 2016 that wasn't really going with the time, but then nowadays, you know, stuff is simplified again. So it might be the time for that beat to come out. You throw the right drum pattern behind it, and voila, you got you a new hit. You know, I suggest don't throw away nothing. You know, be a pack rat about your music, because you never know what somebody gonna like. You know, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Things that trends do sell in this game, but you know what I'm saying. You got to be on top of what's the future, what's to come, because you know what I'm saying, you don't never know what the people gonna want to hear next, what these rappers are gonna be like, this it, next. You might have already got it in the computer, you know. There's plenty of beats that I had that I got rid of that I made a long time ago. I just remixed the drums, and they don't know. You know what I'm saying, nobody know how old your music is until you release it or give it to somebody. You know what I'm saying? It might sound dated, but you can flip it, you know? Stay on top of that. Collaborate. This is something I didn't do when I first started. I had my beat partner who I work with, but you know, I'm still real picky about the things that I want the beat that's associated with me, you know? And if it don't sound like me, you know what I'm saying, then I wasn't really rocking with it. And that's where I feel that, cause you know, I have a control freak type of mentality when it comes to my music and the stuff that I do. And sometimes you gotta let it be free, let it be open, and let it just flourish and see what evolves. Cause you know, recently, when I'm recording kids, back in the day, some stuff I wouldn't let slide, nah, man, that can't be, nah. But 2020, I'm like, I'm gonna let them just run with it and see what happens. And I tell you, like, there are songs that I've made that when we first started the song, I was like, no, this ain't it, nah. By the time we was finished with it, I'm like, I can't get it out of my head, you know? So what I'm saying is, sometimes you gotta let that bull in you subside a little bit and let somebody else have some creative input inside of that. I ain't saying rappers, let's write your rhymes or nothing like that, but like producers, let's see what somebody else is feeling, because it might work with your song, man. Like, you never know. Like, nowadays, you gotta just be open to all ideas and all opportunities, you know. And after do this boo-boo, then, you know, hey, I can't let no boo-boo be on my track. But say it be something that just flip your track and it's like so incredible, you would have never thought about it. And it works, you know. You gotta just be open to new experiences, new opportunities. Don't be stuck in your own little bubble, you know. Us as producers, especially in-home producers, we get stuck in our little bubble with our headphones on, and we don't leave that world. And sometimes we need to get a little outside experience just to see what's going on. Okay, so this is for my new producers. I so understand that you want to sell whatever the hottest sound is out. Right now, that Jetson, the Baby, you know what I'm saying? That's what's popping right now. And I'm not saying you don't need to sell some of that, but at the same time, I'm gonna need you to try to diversify your portfolio. You need to make you a sound. You know, yes, trends sell, but trends fade. You know, build your brand, make you some kind of signature sound. You know, weave it in, play with all of it. Make this the song that you like to make. You post them, and you post some things to sell to the trendy things. You know, you gonna have to develop your own sound if you want any kind of longevity in this. You know, you can chase trends all you want to, but you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want people to come to the beats for the beats that you make. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the person that people are like, I need the beats to sound like you. You know what I'm saying? I need beats to sound like me. You know, and that's what we working for, man. You gotta stick with the trend, son, and then you gotta mix in a little bit of your own flavor, and voila, you get a good cook up, a good mix, and you that dude. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep practicing, keep collaborating. You know what I'm saying? Keep working on diversifying your sound. You know, do a little bit of everything. Don't just stick with one thing. And I think the most important thing, especially for new artists, you know, I know we all focus on, selling beats. And that's cool. Believe me, I understand that we need to sell some beats. You know, these bills don't get paid by themselves. But at the same time, I think you producers need to develop a relationship with an artist, a local up-and-coming artist who got a little grind, got some hustle, you know what I'm saying, can perform at a high level, you know what I'm saying, he's a good artist, you know, and find somebody that you can build a relationship with, and y'all can make beat for song, build projects together with, you know, do that kind of stuff and build that kind of relationship, and then you will grow with that artist. You know what I'm saying? Be very into the sound and what's going on and how the albums come out. You want to be involved in everything. I ain't saying be in control of it, but it want to be more like a collaboration album. You know what I'm saying? Like producer plus artist, it's just this. You know, that's what you want to do nowadays, new producers. Even old producers, man. I don't like this saying new producers. Us old heads, we stuck in our old ways, and we gotta shake that too. You know, but yeah, like if you get you a young, hungry artist and you got some fire beats, man, you don't know what you can do for your city or your town or the world, man. But all of this is doing something different. Try something different. Obviously, the things that we doing ain't working all the way, so we watching YouTube videos. But yeah, it's your boy L. Like, share, subscribe. Go to 10BUCKBEATSTV.com. Grab you an instrumental. I'm dropping something all the time. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for future notifications. I don't know what else to tell y'all, dog, but let's get it. Boy, out.